Assalamualaikum everybody. So then, welcome back to a new video. Today, let us learn a brief about our language. Okay. Yeah. Usually we use Python and all, but it's good to have a knowledge about other languages, which is mostly for statistics and all, statistical and competition and all, right? R is one of them. Okay, which earlier it was when Python was not, that popular. People used to use R programming for visualizations. Okay, for the researches and all. So let us check about what is R. Okay, let's just give me a few minutes. Okay, I won't bore you. Sure, I won't bore you. I'll just give you a brief, whatever is important. Then kindly let's move for the scientific part, the practical. Okay, it's very brief. I'm going to make a short video for this. Okay, I mean, this video will be very short. I mean, in order for covering the R, just a brief to have an idea what is R, how these are variables are. Okay, come on. So, as you know, R it is a free software, okay, open source. Okay, usually it was used for statistics. Used, no, it is also being used, but in school for teaching and all in other researchers and all, but for deep researchers and all. But yeah, when compared to Python, R is kind of job market everything was very down for the R. Okay, however, so R, it's a kind of a software, okay, which was used for statistical computing and kind of visuals and all. Okay, before earlier, it was used for the researchers, okay, as a kind of data analyst and all. Okay. Now, coming to this thing, okay. So, R was created in the year 1993, okay, and it was released publicly in the year 1995. Okay. So, and yeah, however, it is basically for the students. It was made for the students and the researchers, okay, where you can easily do the researchers and all, which was not a paid software again, just and yeah. So, we use R, right? Where usually we were using R in 90s and 20s, okay. So basically in academic researches, okay, like to show the statistical things and all in economic and statistic departments, okay, in pharma, I mean in the medical field as well, okay, definitely for finance and all, okay, for forecasting the time series and all, okay. Just see, before also these things are going on, but yeah, Python has advanced it a bit more. Just remember that, okay. Now, see, what are the kind of good features I can just say about it? First of all, it's built for perfectly for statistics and all, so it has good visualization. Apart from that, it has a kind of large library. Again, I mean the massive package library it is having, one of the we have always. Okay, yeah, and definitely, see, everyone, kind of people who are not richer, okay, everyone want that kind of thing whatever you think should be open source, and definitely it's a kind of an open source. It was, and it is, okay, and some other thing like it was used in academic supports and the researchers and all as I told you before. Okay, but what was the main issue with the R was, you know, it was slower. I mean, while doing the thing, not the programming, but yeah, the performance. If for the larger data set, it was a bit slower. Okay, job market was very less for it. Okay, like the researchers, academics, and biostatics, so this market was there. I mean, a bit few more was there, but yeah, this was the main of them. Okay, and yeah, other than that, it uses memory usage was more. You get to load the data sets and all. And yeah, for building web apps, well, it was a bit weak for automations and all. So there comes Python, which took over it. Okay, it's an introduction, but yeah, I just want to show you, kind of why R failed. How Python took over it. Okay, so that you should just know. Okay, see, Python is first of all, it's a simpler, more readable, more friendly language for you. Okay, in the same language, easily we can do automations. We can do web scraping. Easily we can develop an AI models and all. Okay, machine learning and all, we can easily do that. Okay, got it. So, and kind of the libraries which we are having, they are a bit more better than having whatever we are having in the R. Okay, and yeah, we don't have kind of a headache a bit more than if you see compare R and this. I usually prefer for the Python. Okay, yeah, but yeah, why to learn R today or why to have a knowledge of R? Actually, R is specifically for the statistics. To get a more idea about that, you definitely need a deep statistical if you want and a knowledge. You can just go for this. Okay, the R language. Okay, and kind of visualizations, and it's important. A kind of a data scientist to know about it, right? To know like what other languages can also do. It should the good student definitely should have a knowledge about an R. Okay, that's the main thing. However, there's the same mission for both of them that we have to turn the data into insight. That's it. Okay, turning the data into the insight. That's it. That's the only main goal for both of them. Okay, out of which Python before R was used. Now Python is being used. Even R is used today as well, but not as the last flag for the Python they are used. Okay, so what R was built? Okay, it came in 1993. 1995 came in. Okay, 1995 was publicly released. Okay, it was used in academic, pharma, finance. Okay, and also it has a good built-in stuff. But it was definitely built for statistics and all better visualization. It was having massive package. It was an open source, but it uses more memory. Okay, you know, job market is very less. If you for the larger data set, it was a bit slower. And there you go. That's the entry of the Python. I've covered all these things. But yeah, today also for the deep statistics and all, we just have to go through it, have a brief about R, and yeah, definitely, as you are the future data scientists or the AI engineers, I definitely prefer you have to go for them. But yeah, at last, both of them have the same goal, right? Just to bring the data insights. And from the data, we need the data insights, right? Okay, fine then. It's coming down, which was your favorite thing, okay? Now moving to the practical part. Okay, and everything the execution or the output wherever you want you can just see here. I think the program is done here and the execution of the program is done here. Okay, yeah. So let us start with the first program, that is, I mean, a kind of a starting with an operator. Add 2 plus 3. Okay, subtract 2 minus 3. Okay, you can even multiply and divide. Multiply 2 star 3, right? Usually we use star for, and for division as usual, division 3 divided by 2. Okay, just to show you the division part. So now, see, remember, in R programming, you have to run, I mean, the execute them line by line. Okay, execution should be done line by line. Okay, like example, it's something like this. I execute it. Press Control R, execute it. Press Control R, execute it. See, 2 plus 3, 5. Again, the command subtraction, right? 2 minus 3 minus 1. Multiplication, 2 into 6. 2 into 3, 6. Division, 3 divided by 2, 1.5. So these are the operators. There are a lot of them. Okay, for power, you can use 3 power 2. Okay, for the remainder, you can use 3. But this is the remainder operator, which is a bit different. Division is done. Let us go for the power. This is for the power. 3 power 2 is 9, right? 3 square 9. And yeah, definitely, if we divide, 3 by 2, we'll get the remainder 1. That's for sure. Yeah. And yeah, next. Again, you can use the variables. So assignment, I mean, assigning the values, okay, using assignment operator, or we can just use even this thing, nothing but the, you know, less than or greater than symbols and using with the hyphen. So this is the value assigned, or even my favorite one, which can be this thing, can we use both of. Okay, it's not anything like, both of them can be used, but yeah, as a standard thing in R, we usually use this assignment operator. I mean, the less than symbol with this type. Okay, now executed control R, control R, because we are assigning. Until and unless you won't execute here using control R, if it don't show here, it means the value is not been assigned. Got it? So if the value has been assigned, definitely it will be showing. If you are thinking just writing here and just it will just execute, no. Until and unless you won't execute line by line, sorry, you are not gonna get it, right? By the way, however, execution by line is important here. But yeah, now a plus b, a minus b, and a power operator, we can use this one as also power operator. Okay, just kind of introduction. This is a brief I'm giving you. So I'm running the first line. Okay, a plus b means 2 plus 3, 5, 2 minus 3 is minus 1, and 2 power 3 is 8, right? 2 cube is 8. So this was all about a kind of an introduction to you. Let me take you, you know. kind of a brief with the how to get the data set files and all. We have a kind of a built-in data sets in R, okay, like empty cars, iris, okay. Let us take one of the data set, okay, and load it. See here in R directly we can call the data set because it is inbuilt. So I'll just write head empty cars, and if I execute, there you go. Like how usually we have the same thing in pandas, finding the head of the given thing. The same thing in R. Okay, don't get confused. See, the things are more similar. If you know pandas, it's definitely you're gonna like this. I mean, easily you can just learn this. It won't be silly. It will be the key piece of cake for you. Okay, don't worry. Right? The tail, same thing. Tail of empty cards. Executed. The last five rows, the starting five rows for the head and the last five rows for the tail. If you want, you can just find the structure of empty cards using a CR structure of empty cards. There you go. They'll just tell you the structure of it. Okay. If you want, you can just find the summary, or you can just select empty card. You can select the first column, second column using this. Okay, empty cars, empty cars. I just want from your first column to the fourth column. So then, see, I'll get the four columns. Yeah? See, first four columns I got. Right. Next, empty cars, and then if you want, you can just use this. Uh, See, for making of a star. Okay. I mean, I just want to combine with one comma four. Okay. I just want that. I mean, simple, right? I only want first column and the fourth column. So I'll just write combine this thing. Okay, combining both. Yeah, there you go. This is the thing. First column and the fourth column. See, MPG is the first, HG is the fourth. If you want, you can just set MPG one and HG is the fourth, right? So just kind of a brief to just know this. Okay, if I want a particular column, right, I can just go for the max, min, and all. Like if I want to find the maximum value in empty cars for the column, empty cars, I'll just write the first of all the data set name and dollar for for this specific column. If I want to use a specific column, I'll use a dollar. Okay, and yeah, use a column. Like here, I'm using MPG, right? The first column name is MPG. I'll write the maximum. I want the maximum value of MPG. I'll write MPG. Close the bracket. Execute it. There you go. This is the maximum value of MPG. If I want the average, you can just find the average. AVG is it. Run it. Oh, sorry. There is not a function for the average. Actually, it's like mean. My bad. Mean and execute. There. Like median, and controller. Execute. Getting all this, right? And summary column, okay, which gave you the first quartile, third quartile, okay, mean, medium. I'll just show you. That will be better. Summary of empty cars for MPG, and there you go. Mean value, max value. First quartile, third quartile, median, mean. All right, that's it. Done. Right, done with the introduction. Now, kind of a bit advanced. Like we'll try to go for the advanced. However, I'll just take a new script, to just write it. I'll just do that and then okay. Now coming to the main thing here. Okay. So yeah. Okay. Now kind of we'll go for the file handling part. Okay. I mean not like we are going to write Excel file. Okay. Try to make it into a CSV and kind of operations will apply upon it. Okay. Now done with this, we'll save the file. Okay. Variable and yeah, I have just copied the location where I have saved my file and I have pasted it here. Okay. Now while you're copying the part, you'll get something. You'll get some slashes like this or some front slash or back slash. Kindly remove them as you're directly coming from your file is directly in the D drive. So you just need D colon and the file name. Okay. Got it? We're going to save the data set in this. What we're doing, we're loading. Okay. I mean, we are assigning a variable to it. Okay. So whenever we call this variable, in spite of calling the whole location, we just call data and it will just print it as you can see here. Actually, yeah, we executed it. You can see here. Okay. You can see this. Now, if you want, we can use print statement in order to print it. Print data, and there you go. You can just print the data. Okay. Now, other than that, now we're going to write. Okay. Write.csv. Okay, just to write anything. I mean, not to write, but we are modifying the things here a bit. Okay, write the data set, we meant the variable data. Okay, and the location, as I said, now the variable location here itself. Copy the location, paste it here. But yeah, here as what we are going to do, we are just saving another file. Okay, another file we are saving. So what we usually will do is I'll change the file name without underscore row name or anything. Okay, and save the file. No, the extension is important. Okay, again, row Now dot names equals okay. I didn't want what the number serial number. Okay, and I'll just close the bracket, execute it. Okay, so here you see we have executed and this file. Okay, the file student underscore without row names and all. You'll just see the same file in the rewrite. Okay, because not there before, now it exists. Okay, now it is, now it will be there in your. Okay, if you want, you can just read it. Read again. If you can sensitive, so read.csv and save it. And save the file, copy that, paste it, run it. Okay, if you want, you can again write the same thing. Just write the same thing. But yeah, now with row names you are going to do with the row names. Means what will happen is you can observe it here. Okay. Okay. So then, as I told you, same thing, just in place. Yeah, without we are writing. Here we wrote without, here we wrote with, and we'll write true. Okay, TR will true and run it and read it again. See, again one more file is been saved with a name student with row name. Before it was without, now it is with. Now read it. It's the same thing. So try to save a time with row names and execute it. Now you can see the difference here. If you see, you don't see any like there is no row names. I mean, again the indexes one, two, three, you know. And if you write true, you'll get all the indexes, right? So this is the difference between writing code. Okay. Ah, next, right? Okay. See what we have done. We have read. We wrote the file. I mean the kind of changes we want. We did. Okay. Now see, now the next one which we are going to write, it's kind of I can just say it uses the internet and all. Okay, so you need an internet. If you have, it's very good, well done. If not, kind of a problem you're going to face. So I'm going to write the URL. Okay, URL d equals. Okay, now read. Okay, we are bringing in from the online. Okay, dot csv. Okay, now https. Okay, PEOPN. Oh, see, there you go. This is from the internet, definitely. Okay, this part is from the internet. Okay, this code. I mean, this is the online one. Okay, from online we are just stopping this thing. Okay, so however, this code requires. Okay, we are reading the file. Okay, from the in spite of downloading it and saving and using the location directly, we are using the link and reading the file. And just do that. Or okay, if you want, you can just go for the. I mean, you can just make a data frame from your side like name. Okay, name of a student. Okay, you can use assignment or both of these operators. ID of a student. Okay, the marks and yeah, these three columns we are going to use. Okay, now name. The easy names. Okay, like A, B, very easy names. Kind of while you're writing only the sample file, definitely don't write the big names, right? Rather one. Save your time, but it's a smaller one. You just have to show the sample, right? C, D, kindly, if possible, try to show five. At least try to go for three, but yeah, try to go for five, okay? And E, okay? Now, the IDs, what will be the IDs? It will be the same, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There you go. Marks. Up to you, man. 10. 9, 10, 9, 10. Uh, okay. Uh, and yeah. Now, why we are making this college? Actually, we are going to make a data frame. Okay. In a simple way, rules of the columns. Okay. So, here. Okay. Now, the we're going to use the syntax data dot frame. Okay. And write the variables. Okay, which we have used name, comma ID, comma marks. Remember, it's case sensitive, so be careful. I'll run this. I'll write df. Oh, my bad. I'll write df, and again I'll execute it. Okay, I got name, ID, and but again, the last not least. But if you want to view it correctly, so you can just go for WEA view, and inside this view command, you can just place the data frame, and there you go. Oh, my bad again. This see, you can just have this view as well. Okay, so what we have learned the introduction, right? We have also learned about, the kind of operators which we usually use. We have seen the variables, how we are going to use the variables. We have done a bit calculations upon them. Okay, we have seen a kind of a bit file handling. That's it. I hope this video was good. A good brief about the R introduction. If you want more, please let me know, because I'm like always like stressed about like going with the Python. Okay, it's one of my favorite hand favorite. But yeah, however, if you want, you can just tell me which language you want. I'll definitely try for you guys. And yeah, there is something coming back for you. Be ready. Okay? Notify yourself. Okay, so that you can't miss the amazing offer. Don't worry, it's free. But something great for you. Very much for me. Okay, so then I'll take a break for you then. Okay, bye. Assalamualaikum.